Kirk is joining us now, and trust me, we learned a long time ago in the 9 Newsroom, you do not want to make him angry.
He carries a grudge. If nothing else,
Whatever.
You mix Kirk and Rambo and you get Kirkabo.
This was a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun, and I think anyone who's interested in this is a lot of fun this weekend, because this weekend is a very unique set of classes at the Denver Center Theater Academy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the photo there. Have you ever wondered how actors learn to stage fight without getting hurt? Have you ever wanted to learn how to pretend to swashbuckle? Well, Rumble in the Rockies this weekend. I see a resemblance. Rumble in the Rockies is guaranteed to bring out your hidden fighter without getting hurt. Of course, we've all heard of Rambo. Say hello. Kirkabo.
We're going to first run through the fight a little bit.
This class is preparing for battle. Students aged 14 to 50.
Ha-ha.
From every walk of life. Get ready for swashbuckling. On the stage, that is.
Ow.
Or the screen.
Swashbuckling is really for three types of people for the most part. Actors, who are going to do it on stage. Teachers, sometimes particularly high school teachers who are going to work with their students and so forth and so on. And directors as well, who want to understand what they're asking their actors to do. But in the long run, I think it's for anybody who's always wanted to hold a sword and sword fight.
Jeffrey Kent is a professional fight instructor, teaching all over the area at various theaters. This weekend, he will teach just about anyone the fine art of stage fighting.
And we have a little bit for everybody. I call it discovering your inner swashbuckler. So we have gratuitous knife kills, and we have samurai swordsmanship, and we have a class called Three Stooges battles, which is comic running into things is what I call it. Fighting with hats, falling down for dummies, a little bit of everything. It's quite fun.
Well, he did say he could teach anyone, so it was my turn to say, on guard. Having mastered the art of swashbuckling, it was time for something a little more gritty. What are we going to do next? We're going to do kind of street
We're
fighting?
going to do, yeah, some unarmed brawling, just regular old fisticuffs kind of stuff.
When you look at me, you think of tough street fighter.
I think I don't want to mess with you, that's for sure.
So how do we do this part?
So the first thing we're going to look at is just pushes, right? Okay. So let's say you want to give me a push. First thing you just tap my chest, makes a little sound. Very good. Now just add a push to that tap. Right, so we have something that sounds good, looks real.
And we're remembering that our audience is over here to the left.
Always knowing where the audience is. In this case, the audience is over here, so we're playing to the audience.
Gotcha.
Okay, so if you give me a little tap again, I'm not going to take that, so I'll do the same thing back to you.
Oh!
Like so.
God!
Are you all right?
Stinging! Okay, he was going to pay for that.
So the first thing is you're just going to swing across and miss me, right? So you just swing across. It's all air. If we were to let the audience see it, they can see that you don't actually hit me, right?
Right.
But then I'm going to wiggle my head as you go across.
So I'm like...
But there's one thing missing, which is the sound.
The sound.
Right? Okay. So on stage, in movies, they give Academy Awards for Foley.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, for the sound.
So, yeah, right. So on stage, we don't have a Foley artist, so we make it lots of ways. I do it with clapping my hands together.
Okay.
It's called a nap. Okay? Oh. K-N-A-P, nap. Okay. We're going to take a nap. Good?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So you swing the punch and I wiggle. And we get that look, right? You all right?
With another few practice sessions, I was ready to kick some serious... That being done, I still had one trick up my sleeve.
You are fearsome, no question.
The Matrix is extra to learn how to levitate and do that.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
That's great. That's a full class, too. There are a lot of people there.
Yeah, they've got the big weekend class this weekend, but they also have ongoing classes that you can go to twice a week for like 6 weeks. So, but this weekend is kind of the intensive thing. So if you'd like more information on this weekend's event, just go to 9news.com, click on Entertainment. We've got the whole layout, and it'll cost you about $150 for both days. Okay.